Welcome, welcome. My name is Sierra, and I'm the Vintage Valorian. I'm sorry if you don't like how wrinkled my shirt is. It's linen, and that's just what linen does. I hope all of you are having a lovely day. Today I thought I'd start a series I had in mind called Watch Me Wing It. Basically, I pick a random vintage hairstyle beforehand that looks suitably complex, and then I try to replicate it without any planning or preparation beyond finding the hairstyle. I'm not allowed to look up how to do anything that has to relate to the hairstyle. I'm just going to try to copy it. Basically, you're all here to watch me fail, and to watch me fail miserably. I hope you find this as amusing as I likely will. Today you'll notice I'm filming in my bedroom. The last video is kind of dark and noisy, and I wanted to be really well lit, so I thought I'd try filming in my bedroom this time. Now that that's settled, let's get cracking. The hair that I'm going to be replicating is Dolores Moran from 1942. I don't know anything about the lady, I just found her. I briefly Googled her to make sure she wasn't a bank robber or something, but it looks like she's just someone that was in a few movies, I'm not sure. But that's about the extent of the research I did. Because I'm not entirely sure about the copyright laws regarding showing these images, I'm not going to display the entire image on the screen. Instead, I'll show you a poorly rendered sketch. I haven't drawn in a long time, so I'm out of practice, but you can kind of get the gist of it. I'll link the image below in the description so you can see the full thing, and I highly recommend looking at it. Her hair seemed quite complicated, and it wouldn't be fun if it was something I could easily replicate, so we'll see where this goes, but I don't have a lot of confidence. Let me describe my plan of attack here. I have the photo printed out here. So I think what I'm going to do is do the 3 rolls at the left side first, and then do the big roll on the right side with the most volume. So I think what's going on at the bottom of her head is a hairnet with the hair fluffed in it, and I don't have a hairnet, so I'm just gonna leave that as a bunch of curls at the bottom there. So we're already off to a great start. There's a whole section that I can't actually even try to replicate. Not that I would know how. I haven't looked at this too carefully. I was like, this looks hard, let's try it. Okay, I'm just gonna dive into it and hope for the best. I have my hair in pin curls under here, so I'm just gonna undo this and brush out now. I mean, it's kind of cute. I'm gonna have to time lapse this because this is gonna be... Gave her a fade, a heart, a Piccolo and a king. So I'm just gonna brush this out now and get myself to a point where I can start actually creating the hairstyle. Alright, I'm brushed out, and now I'm going to apply an anti-frizz product to give my hair something to work with, and so I have something to sort of grip onto while I'm trying to create this hair. Alright, I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna pay attention to which side the big roll is on and which side the little rolls are on as far as direction, because I don't know which way the picture is flipped anyway, and if I'm fighting my natural part as well as my natural incompetency, this is never gonna get done. What have I gotten myself into? I suppose I'll work in and then out. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'll just... Where do they get the volume from? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pin this. I have no clue how there are no visible pins in her hair, but I'm gonna do my best to make them kind of hidden. Just leave it like this. This is a good look. I could work this. Uni roll. I should be back combing. How do they get the volume? Sierra asks. Well, I don't know. Maybe they backcomb it. Well, that's not right. Maybe if we just smush it, it'll come out. We'll just pin more pins. More pins, more pins. And then it looks like to me like the last one is like one swooping roll with volume here. Maybe if I hairspray this up and then hold it and let it dry, I can get that swooping effect. I don't have that many hairdressing tools because I'm an average person. It's like already so frizzy. She's got like all of her hair from above her ears in it though, so I've already messed up. I don't understand hair and this doesn't look right. To be fair, I don't think this lady has partially grown out bangs to work with here. Dolores. This is what we're looking like so far, which isn't right. I think she has more hair sort of pulled over like that maybe. Let's try this. All right, let's just move on to the big roll. I'm gonna backcomb the heck out of this. Whoever invented backcombing just was like, how can I put as many knots into someone's hair as is feasibly possible? I apologize if there's rainbows on my face. I have rainbow makers and I didn't take them down and now it's too late. This is gonna be a big boy. Pomona just watches creepily from the back. I bet you Dolores Moran did not go through this much stress when her hairdresser was doing this for her. Okay, that's like sort of good. Okay, pin it, pin it, pin it. I'm gonna redo this big roll. This was not meant for mere mortals. One more time. We need more volume, Captain. More volume. I feel like my solution to most problems is simply to stick more bobby pins into my hair. I'm tempted to say that the gist of it is there, that the essence of the hair is there, but I think I'm just being too kind to myself. It's almost there. What if we pin it? Okay, I've noticed that its seam is like she has a bow in the back of her head because there's a sort of square rectangle behind her ear. So I'm gonna get a bow. Okay, let's tie this back. Like I said, I don't have a hairnet, so I can't do whatever fluff she has going on. It's like a orb. It's an orb of hair. I have no idea what it looks like back there. Okay, and then I'm going to put the bow over top of the bun orb that I've tried to create. Okay, I think that's done. Let me give you a closer look. Well, that about wraps things up. As far as how I think I did awful. This looks nothing like her hair. But I do think that the hairstyle itself that I did looks okay. I don't think it looks bad. It's interesting. It's not something I would think to do with this big puff of hair in the back and a bow on top. The amount of volume actually reminds me of something Edwardian, although it's not Edwardian, it's just the amount of volume reminds me of it. Would I do this hairstyle again on my own time? No. I don't think that it's quite worth it. I think that there might be a way to make the silhouette stronger, as she has this big, neat roll and I'm just too messy. I need to make neater rolls to be able to do what she's doing. And there might have been some heat tools used that I didn't get out for this stunt because at first glance I didn't think I needed it. Well, that's all. I hope everyone enjoyed my first episode of Watch Me Wing It. Ideally, if I do enough of these, I'll start getting better at hair. But right now I just have the average person's level of skill and it's not quite up to par with these vintage hairstyles quite yet. So I'm gonna keep trying to do this. If you enjoy it, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, do a little dance so that I know that you're enjoying this content. And also, if you have anything that you would like to see from me, just let me know. I'm always welcome to ideas. I have a lot, but I love hearing what you guys might have to say. Once again, my name is Sierra, I'm the Vintage Valorian, and I hope you can proceed with vintage valor. Well, that about wraps up... What? Pomona! I think that I'm gonna do the big roll. Not that I would know how. Is this what it means to be old? I didn't get a ponytail holder. Oh. I can't talk while I'm doing this anymore, guys. I'm so bad at it.